Hello my friends, welcome back to our Let's Play of Virtue's Last Reward, the sequel of the 999, Game 2 of the Nonary Games. I'm the FlightlessBird, the Zero story-based gaming channel, and we were in the process of going back to all the rooms to see how, if we could find anything. Normally we don't find anything in the first 3 rooms, and then something happened, so let's see what happens on this path. So, how's it going, you two? Did you guys find anything?
Hello, Mr. Sigma.
Hello, Mr. Quirk.
Nothing yet.
Oh.
Well, Alice, Clover, and I did go over this room quite thoroughly. I doubt you'll find any hidden hallways here.
Why are you back here then? Yeah, where'd you come from?
Well, I was concerned about the lady you found. Who would do such a horrible thing?
Okay, so we already found the woman in this pathway.
Given what we know so far, you're the most likely candidate.
Fly, please. Why would I kill this woman?
Hey, don't get me wrong.
Question though, why did they need to switch the AB rooms if we know who killed her? What's the whole purpose of that?
I'm just saying the evidence points to you right now. If we find more evidence in the future, that could change.
All the dots. All the I didn't kill her dots. We were so busy earlier that I never got to ask, but do any of you know who she is?
Beats me. I've never seen her before.
I don't know her either.
Neither do I. Well, I suppose I might have known her before I lost my memories, but there's no way to know, is there?
You still can't remember anything?
No, not even a little, unfortunately.
You know, something I didn't think about until now, until he just said that. But we saw the mysterious man who claims himself to be Zero, and we've never seen that person before. He's an entirely new character, it seems. What if he's not an entirely new character? What if the person behind this mask is that person? What would that mean then? So what gave him amnesia then? There's a lot of things to ponder there. I'm just gonna have to think about that later.
Are you suspicious of me too, Sigma?
I had thought that maybe he's a character from the 999 games, but you know, since we saw that new character, now I'm getting more suspicious of it. Suspicious? Have you looked in a mirror lately? You might as well have suspicious tattooed across your forehead.
If someone ran into you on the street at night, they'd probably pass out from fright.
Or maybe even during the day.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize for my frightening appearance.
Well, it's not really something you need to apologize for. I mean, it's not your fault, right?
No, I suppose not. Well, I assume not. But
what?
I'm not sure why, but none of this feels particularly strange. The mask and the suit, I mean. In a way, it almost feels natural.
And the way he says that, the mask and the suit, we know that, okay, we know 2 things. One, that there was a recording about a mission to Mars. And in a recording about space, you would have to wear a suit in order to survive in space. So the way he says it almost feels natural makes me think that maybe he was a part of that mission. Or maybe we're all a part of that mission. Maybe this is a giant test to see if 9 people can survive in a condensed space. Or maybe we're like the last 9 survivors of the world. I don't know. It just makes me that Mission to Mars video opens up a lot of possibilities. The second thing is he could also be a scientist of some sort, working with genetics to try to figure out, you know, the disease, because you have to wear a suit in order to work in those kind of conditions. But you know, these lines, the more I play through this game, the more clues I unlock, the more these lines seem to say more than what they're trying to say.
I don't feel as though I was forced into it.
Are you saying this is how you always look?
No, I don't think that's it.
This might be a pretty obvious question, but is there any way for you to take it off?
And why is his thing locked?
No. I've tried several times, to no avail. I honestly don't even know where to start. But there is something I'd like to ask of you. There are parts of the suit I can't see. Could you have a look and tell me if perhaps there is a switch or something similar?
With no further warning, he removed his robe and turned back to us. It took no time at all to find something of interest. There's a hole here on the back of your head.
A hole?
Yeah, it looks like you inserted something. It says open, so maybe if you put some kind of key in there.
You could open up the suit and take the mask off.
I see. That's excellent news. We just need to find whatever it is that goes in there then.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel somewhat relieved. I was beginning to fear I might have to spend the rest of my life like this.
Wait, a minute ago you said that it felt natural.
Well, it does. But that doesn't mean I want to stay in it forever. Imagine having glasses, for instance. Wearing them doesn't feel strange, but you'd hardly want to wear them all the time, forever, would you?
I have glasses, and I fully agree. I think I've said that before. I have a deja vu here.
That's what wearing this suit is like.
All the dots. All these suit-wearing dots.
Well, I think that's enough about me. Should we move to the next room now?
No. There still might be something here. I'm staying.
Me too.
I see. Well then, I will move ahead and see how our companions are doing. What do you intend to do?
I think I'll be moving along too.
Where do you plan to go?
The quick orders.
Very well. I shall head for the lounge then. Until we meet again. Excuse me.
Kay's robe flowed silently around him as he turned to leave. I made my way to the infirmary behind him. So I guess I was mistaken. We found the old woman earlier. Maybe in between the AB room and the last puzzle room. That's the problem when you play this game like multiple times. You sometimes lose track of which path you're on. Huh. So these are the crew quarters, huh? I think last time we came here, Alice and Clover were talking.
Oh, Sigma. What are you doing here?
Hey, come on, man. Don't be like that. We aren't enemies, are we?
Huh. I wonder.
What happened to you, Tenmyoji? You've been acting weird ever since we found that lady's body.
Oh, you think so? Well, you sure it ain't just all in your head?
All the dots. All the dots. Fine. Let's move on to something else then. You and Quark. Is he your grandkid?
Why do you want to know?
Why? Well, I mean, why do you think? He keeps calling you Grandpa. Of course I'm gonna wonder what his deal is. We all got kidnapped and brought here, apparently for no reason. Now they're making us all play some sort of weird game. I'm just trying to find a little meaning in all of this nonsense. That's it. All the dots. All the leave me alone dots. So, tell me, Tenmyoji. Are you really Quark's grandpa? All the dots. All thy so leave me alone dots. Clover and Luna.
Sigma, where'd you come from?
Did you not want me here?
No, it's okay, I guess. I just thought Tenmyoji was the only other person here.
This is the crew quarters. I came here with Clover and Tenmyoji. We decided we'd split up to investigate.
Huh. Makes sense. So, you find anything?
0.
What? Which one?
No, I meant I found 0 things.
What about you? Anything suspicious?
I didn't find anything either. Although, I guess you could say this whole facility is suspicious.
Yeah, you've got a point there. So why do you think Zero put all these puzzles and stuff all over the place?
Well, maybe solving all of these puzzles is part of the Nonary game.
Really? I thought the Nonary game was a couple rounds of the AB game. Why would he need the puzzles and stuff then? Oh, the dots. Oh, maybe I know something dots, but I'm not telling anyone. You know, the she knows everything could also be Clover. Could also be Alice. Could also be Luna. I mean, it's a... Heck, you know, I don't know. It could be anyone, right? Well, what is the Nonary game then? Why is Zero making us do all this?
Well, this is just, speculation, but maybe it's for entertainment, so rich, powerful people can watch.
Entertainment.
Yes. They're probably off in an opulent theater, watching us struggle while they drink brandy and eat caviar.
Oh, you think so, huh? So some rich bastards killed her off for kicks. What kind of a death is that?
Well, maybe her dying didn't have anything to do with the rest of the game.
I was gonna say something there, but I don't want to spoil any other games that someone may be playing. So I'm just not gonna say anything.
No.
Again, I think I've said that before. Huh.
Kay was right. If her dying wasn't part of all this, the rabbit would have said something. But what do we get? Nothing. Just tells us to keep playing and disappears. I can only think of one reason he'd do that. Murdering her was always part of Zero's plans.
Or murdering her was not a part of Zero's plans, and Zero's trying to figure out who or why, possibly?
Now, if you can think of another way all this fits, well, I'd love to hear it.
So you're saying that Zero Sr. is the one who murdered the old lady?
Now, it sure looks that way.
That means there's a 7 in 1 chance anybody could be the murderer.
See, I still don't buy that Dio is Zero. Wait. 7?
Well, Alice and I can't be Zero.
Okay. I'll let the I part go, but you're gonna have to give me a little to convince me Alice can't be Zero.
What? Come on. Alice and I know each other.
Well, how do you know each other?
I guess you could say we're co-workers.
And where do you co-work?
An organization?
That's kind of vague. What kind of organization?
That's...
All the dots. All the dots. All the dots.
I can't tell you.
What? What do you mean you can't tell me?
I mean, I can't tell you. Just forget about it, okay?
Why can't you tell us?
Because it's confidential. I promised I wouldn't tell.
Oh, come on. Don't give me that. Look around you, Clover. You really think this is the time for playing it close to the chest?
Yeah. What if the people you work for have something to do with what's going on here?
Yeah, you're right. Maybe I should tell you.
Finally.
Hey, sorry to butt in, but it's time to go.
Really? What? Time to... Oh. Oh. It's past time. We gotta go.
Huh, you think?
Oh, I guess we'll just have to continue this later. We need to get back to the doors.
Darn it. I guess you're right. Let's go. Oh, man. So another round through the Nonary games, and I don't think we learned anything new in this pathway. I mean, we got the same dialogue about Clover being an organization. We got the same dialogue about Kay's mask. Now, that may be all important for the future, though. But right now, we knew this already. Now, this should be different, though.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Ugh, you're late. What were you doing?
Sorry.
An apology is not going to cut it. I can't go through that door without you. Zero said we'd get penalized if we didn't go through the primary door before it closed. Are you trying to kill me?
No, of course not. Besides, that would kill me too, you know. I thought you didn't need a partner to get through the primary doors, though.
Are you kidding me? Think it through, Sigma. Yes, you can go through the primary door by yourself. Now, you're standing in front of the secondary door. The time limit comes and the primary door shuts. Now what? Now you're stuck is what? Without the right number of bracelets, the secondary door won't open. Do you understand?
I feel like that's new. I don't remember hearing that before, but yeah, it makes total sense.
There'd be no way to open either door, huh? Man, that sounds even worse than getting your lungs turned off.
Sorry for worrying you, Quark.
All the dots. Uh-oh. Quark has the Radical 6 in him now.
In any event, now is hardly the time to be fighting like this. As you can see, the primary doors have already opened. We must hurry and decide who will be going through which door and with whom.
So, how should we pair up?
We're almost out of time. I'll just explain it as fast as I can. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options Fi laid out for us were the following. Option A, Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with Luna, Yellow, and go through the green door. Tamayoshi and Quark, Magenta, would pair up with Clover, Cyan, and open the blue door. Fi and Dio, Yellow, would pair up with Kay, Magenta, and open up the red door. Option B, Alice and I, Cyan, would pair up with Kay, Magenta, and go through the blue door. Tamayoshi and Quark, Magenta, would pair up with Luna, Yellow, and open the red door. Fi and Dio, Yellow, would pair up with Clover, Cyan, and open the green door. Option C, Alice and I, Cyan, and Clover, Cyan, would pair up and go through the red door. Tamayoshi and Quark, Magenta, would pair up with Kay, Magenta, and open the green door. Fi and Dio, Yellow, would pair up with Luna, Yellow, and open the blue door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay, so who's going to go where?
I'm not going with Kay. I had enough of that last time. Thank you very much.
Oh dear. Seems I'm not wanted.
I'd like Luna to come with us.
Huh? Me?
Need someone gullible for the next round?
I was thinking that exact same thing. He wants someone who he can use.
Hey, shut up.
And I think he knows it too. Good job, Fi.
Aren't you my partner?
Maybe. But I don't want her to think that means I agree with you.
You betrayed me last time, Fi. And Dio, you betrayed Tenmyoji.
Ah, come on. Didn't I tell you?
It's I really feel sorry for Luna here. She's like a little fish being thrown to the sharks.
It was Quark who...
Dio! Stop saying that!
That's weird. I thought Quark was under the effects of the Radical 6 a few minutes ago, but now he's defending himself. Interesting. All the dots. All the... Okay, dots?
Anyway, Fi and I won't be choosing Betray this time. Your BP's 1 right now, isn't it? If you chose Ally and we chose Betray, what would it be?
Yeah, you don't care. We've already come to the conclusion that you don't care at all.
-1. I'd die.
Aww.
I didn't want to say it straight out, but yeah. We're not gonna go that far just to get out of here.
Bull.
Right, Fi?
Yeah.
All the dots. All the I can't trust you 2 dots. All the dots. All the you can trust me, honey dots. All the dots. All the you can't trust him dots.
Okay, then I'm going to take a chance on you.
Oh, please don't. Luna, are you sure about this?
Yes, I've made up my mind.
Then that means Quark and I will be going with Kay.
And if someone kills Luna, then they have no reason to choose Ally, and both of them would have 9 points with the Betray.
Since it looks like Alice is pretty determined.
Yes, I am.
Then I get to go with Alice again. I'm totally good with that. What I did to Alice last time was really bad. I want to try to make up for it.
So we're going with option C then? That means each group is going through a complementary door.
So we have the original Niners with us on this venture. We have Clover and Alice. And I think this is the best option for us as terms of ally or betray. Because Clover is not going to betray Alice. Wait. Would she? She's done it once already. But at the same time, don't we have 6 points right now? So if we have 6 points and Clover betrays to stop us from getting 9, maybe she thinks that we're going to betray too. But Alice has 1 point, so she can't betray. I'm thinking that through this path, we could actually get 9 points through a betrayal option. And we never had that opportunity before. Huh.
Sigma, Alice, and Clover are going through the red door. Tenmyoji, Quark, and Kay are going through the green door. And finally, Dio, Luna, and I are going through the blue door. Any objections?
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
And once again, it looks like we don't get a choice here. If there were objections, there was no time for them.
Let's go.
The announcer's voice filled the room as we ran for our doors.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Huh. Is this a dead end?
There are 3 doors, but it looks like they're all locked.
I wonder what this thing does.
Well, it's got a lever.
Can you pull that, Sigma?
Sure thing. Hey, we didn't count down this time. So which door are we going into this time? Huh? Well, that's interesting.
It opened the door on the right.
That seems kind of weird. I mean, why just that one? What about the other 2? All the dots. All the dots.
Details hardly seems important to me. They gave us the way forward. I say we take it. Come along now.
Without waiting for a response, Alice strode off toward the open door. Clover and I hurried to follow. The pantry. Aha. Haven't been in here before. Do. Can already see some crazy puzzles coming from this place.
This is amazing. Who'd ever need this much underwear?
What?
Well, I mean, all these boxes and stuff are panties, right?
Oh my god. Ah. Clover, are you actually serious, or is that just a horrible joke? Either way,
And there are a lot of boxes.
Panties. Can't believe you actually made me say that word out loud on recording.
Isn't that what it said on the door?
Clover dear, it didn't say panty.
It said pantry.
Pantry?
It's where you keep food.
Oh, I guess that makes more sense.
Oh, dear God. What am I gonna do with this girl? You ever have an instance where you say something and no one else laughs, so you just try to laugh to try to make it sound like you weren't being serious, even though you were being serious, but you're trying not to pretend to be serious because you know what you said is completely bonkers? Yeah, that's what that is. Her face had turned an especially amusing shade of red. So, what do you think that thing is?
I'd say it's a water storage tank.
It's totally full of water.
The stuff on the shelves looks like it's mostly bread, maybe a few pastries, but no panties.
Man, I'm actually getting hungry now. And not hungry for panties, but for actual food. So, just a whole bunch of food, huh?
Clover was right that there's a lot, though.
It looks like you could live here for quite a while.
I'd have to agree.
Then what do you think this place is for?
Maybe it's where they quarantine sick people.
What?
Didn't we tell you about Radical 6?
I guess that story really was true.
You're saying that the reason they've got all this food and water is so that they can keep infected people here? All the dots. All the dots. Well, that's ridiculous. I'm not infected with some weird disease. I don't want to spend the rest of my life locked up in a metal box.
Me either. Giving us food is all well and good, but no spare underwear? That's unforgivable.
Oh, she's not letting that go. It's so great.
Seriously? How long are you guys going to keep making fun of me for that?
Forever. Ever and ever. Right. Well, we need to search this room. So let's get started. Alright, my friends. My name is FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel. We are playing in our plan Let's Play Virtual Last Reward. We're about to get into an escape room, it seems, with the puzzle, with the pantry. Not the panties, but the pantry. Man, imagine an escape room involving a bunch of panties. That would be really weird. So yeah, we will jump into this in the next episode. Sorry for the shortness of this episode and the non-new material as well. There's not much I can do. I had thought about maybe just cutting this all out and only showing things that we absolutely know are new. The only problem is I really don't know what's absolutely old and what's new. You know, going down these paths, it all kind of melds together, and I don't want to miss something important. So I'd rather err on the side of caution and show everything off than not err on the side of caution and miss something that could be potentially important. Plus, maybe you're like me, maybe the more times you hear someone say something, the more theories you get based on prior knowledge of, you know, these other trees about what's going on. By the way, if you look at our tree right now, it actually looks really pretty at the moment, to be honest. We have exhausted quite a lot of this and want a new path here. It looks like at the next path we get to choose. This is probably the ally or betray option. And this path we also don't get a choice, but this path we do get a choice. So when we go down this way, we get a choice of the two doors, but this way we're not going to get the choice until we get to the betray our ally option. This path seems to be the longest path too, which is kind of weird that this is the path we saved to last, considering it's, well, you could say the same thing about this path as well. I mean, this whole leg is especially long. Anyway, I'm babbling enough. I love you guys. Thank you so much for all that you do. I will see you guys next time, and until then, take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.